Hey nesters, welcome back to Nesting Haven. Today on my channel I am sharing a Goodwill Thrift Haul, and a lot of these items will be listed in either my eBay or Etsy shops, and those are both linked in the description drop box down below. If you guys happen to be interested in anything, you can definitely go check it out and see if they are still available. So the first thing I grabbed is a few different bells. You guys that watched the thrift along with me saw that someone had unloaded their entire bell collection, and I'm not sure what the circumstances were because why they let them go, but there were a few that I grabbed because I felt these ones were a little bit nicer. They had a lot, but these ones stood out to me. If I was to collect bells or keep bells, these are the ones that I would have grabbed for myself. So the best one, I think, first of all, is this vintage 1980s Vegas strip bell. This is from 1986, and it's in this beautiful pink. And it has all of the famous strip, buildings. It has the Flamingo and Frontier. I can't quite read some of them, Stardust. And yeah, I thought it was super nice. It's in pretty good condition, given the age to it. And you can't beat that color. It's very unusual. Seems like most of the bells are typically just white with some design on it, so I love that it was pink. This one I think will be worth a little bit more. All of these bells I am going to put up on auction on eBay, just because I have a couple bells sitting in my Etsy shop already, and they've been sitting for a month or two. So we'll see how they do. I don't really, I'm not much of a bell reseller, but I really like these and I figured I would give them a try. So yeah, this one is vintage 1986 and it's super, super cute. It has a couple of condition issues, nothing too serious. It's just where the paint wasn't painted all the way on the bottom here, and there's like a little extra bit of clay there that when they made it, it was just like a little bit of a bump, but nothing serious. I'm sure someone will enjoy this. Vegas is very popular and a lot of people hold some memories there. The next one I picked up is also a Las Vegas bell. It is that traditional white that you see on most bells, and it happened to have a rainbow on it, which I always say is my favorite color if anybody asks. I like to, instead of alphabetize my books, I like to sort them in color-coded, rainbowification. So it always makes me happy. I like the rainbow colored things, and my Pyrex is the same way. I just like lots of mix and match colors. So it's super fun. It has the red dice on it, and ooh, I should have rang the other bell. This is what this one sounds like. Not too bad. Let's get the other one. I'm probably not ringing it right. Not bad. I like the more muted one. It's not as piercing to me. But they still work just fine. They get the purpose done if you're using them for bedside when you're sick or something. I don't really know what people use them for. But yeah, super fun. This one will be up on eBay auction as well. The third bell I picked up was this cool Atlantic City one. It had the playing cards and the dice on top, as well as kind of this ocean scene with the sailboat and somebody swimming there, and then it has like the casino machine with the money falling out. I'm kind of bummed I wasn't of age when that was a thing. I have been to Vegas and it's kind of boring now. I'm sure it was super heavy when the coins came out and you had to like catch it in the buckets, but I think that would have been so fun just to hear it going and see it like filling up. But now they just do like the insert the card and they give you like a printout slip, when you're done. And basically usually tells you this is how much money you lost, right? You get nothing. But, sometimes people win. But yeah, this is very cool. I just like the graphics on it. I'm not familiar with Atlantic City, but I'm sure it's on the East Coast, right? And is it in New Jersey? I don't remember where it is, but it's like our Vegas over this way. And these three bells here were priced $2 a piece. So when I list them on eBay auction, I usually try to obviously get my money back and then try to get like $3 or $4. I started at that price plus shipping, and we will see if anyone bids it up or if it goes for just, you know, the bare minimum, but I thought those were cute. I did pick up one last bell, and this one was only $1. It is a little bit smaller than those, and I just really liked it. I think dice are cool. I actually keep a jar, like a vintage clear jar with a yellow lid on it. I have a bunch of dice. I just toss in there if I find it. I just think it kind of looks cool. So this one is from 1987. I believe these are all from the 80s. These ones didn't have dates, but I think they said made in Korea, which is usually around the 80s when I see those stickers. So very cute. This is a very nice plain black and white design, and definitely would go a lot of people's decor, especially farmhouse neutral decor, if they want a little bit of a memorabilia for, you know, a trip or a special memory in Vegas. They can definitely sneak this in, no problem, and it won't really stand out too bad. So see what this one sounds like. That one's a little bit more piercing and loud. Ooh, I like that one. That one sounds like dinner's ready. I only picked up one figurine today. Well, it's 3 figurines, but it's a set of one because they're, you know, I'm selling them as a lot together, and I couldn't resist them. There are these adorable little turtles, and they were marked $1 a piece, so I paid $3 for this set. I think I'm gonna put these up on eBay auction. I feel like these look really cute when you have house plants and you kind of can just set them either in the pot or around it. I have a few little vintage snails I do that with, so I think that would look really nice for anyone that is a turtle, you know, collector, just kind of thinks that they're cute. I think they'll enjoy that. And I would expect to get maybe 8 to 10, maybe 12 for the set plus shipping. So, you know, maybe $5 to $6 profit. Nothing too serious, but I thought they were cute and I wanted to pick them up, so we'll give them a try. I guess I'll just stick with the things I'm listing on eBay first. It seems to be working out that way. So the next thing I picked up is this nice falls grass. This is called the Aura, sometimes Aura Pink it's labeled as, and it has this really pretty pink and blue stripe to it. And this is a creamer. I paid $1 for it. I think I can get about $10 for this, where I don't have the creamer. I think with the creamer they usually sell for about, you know, $20, $25. So I think that's fair enough, you know, $10 for just the one. And I really like falls grass. I know some people just kind of, you know, don't like it, or just like, you know, resellers, because it's not worth a whole lot at this point. It used to be, and then it's kind of gone down, which I don't understand because I think it's really good quality. It's a really nice solid stoneware, and I've had some in the past, and you know, I've dropped them before and they hold up pretty good. So where it's a nice quality, if it's in good condition, I will pick it up if it's not the basic pattern. So I don't come across this pattern often, and I think I can, you know, make about $8 profit on it, so not bad. So the last thing I'm putting up on eBay, I think I'm gonna do this as an auction as well, is this really cool crewel piece, and the only reason to put it on eBay is because I think it's such a unique, specific animal that is done on it that I'm not sure if it would sell super well. If I feel like it might just set on Etsy, just because I'm not sure if people would really be drawn to it. Now, initially when I looked at it, I thought it was a mountain goat, but a few people had told me it was a ram, which I believe it probably is a ram, but there are mountain goats that are brown with horns. I think they're typically white, so whatever you want it to be. It could be a mountain goat. You know, goat's a big thing right now. Someone pointed out, people call it greatest of all time, so they thought that would be fun for a gift for someone that's into that. Or it could be for an Aries, you know, the ram is an Aries symbol, I believe, so I guess there probably is a buyer or a person out there that would like this. I do collect crewel pieces, but I don't resonate with this animal personally, so I almost didn't get it, but I still, like, it's hard for me to leave behind needlework items, so I figured I would go ahead and pick it up and put it on auction, and we'll see how it does there. I did pay $4 for it, and I think I can get at least $15 for it, so we'll see how that does. Now on to the Etsy items. So I found this really cool set of juice glasses. They cost me $2 for the set of 4, which was really nice. I like when Goodwill will pair them up together instead of marking them individually. They do that quite frequently with the drinkware, which I appreciate it. But I thought these were super fun. I don't normally go for the clear glassware, but this has an like etched in leaf, maybe even vine, I guess I would call it, pattern around the center here. And I thought they were super fun. They're a good juice glass size. They're, you know, they're not large, but they're good for breakfast or, you know, a small drink. And I just really liked them. So I think I can get $28 with shipping already included in the price for the set of 4. I don't know what it is with me lately, but it seems every time I'm going to the thrift store, I'm picking up some kind of a salt and pepper shaker. And so I found these really cool wooden ones here. It says salt and pepper in red cursive here, but they have this, I don't know if it's a sticker that someone had put on after or if it came with it originally. I can't really see. It looks like it started to maybe scrape off a little bit, so it might have just been adhesed on there. Adhesed? Is that what I want to say? It might have just been put on there originally, but on the salt it says, "Grace before meals. Bless us, O Lord, and these thy gifts which are about to receive from thy bounty, through Christ our Lord, amen." And then on the pepper it says, "Grace after meals." Have you guys ever heard of grace after meals? I haven't. It says, "We give thee thanks, Almighty God, for all thy benefits, who livest and reignest," what does it say, world without end, amen. It's a little scuffed on this end, but I still think they're super cute. They do have a wooden cork in the bottom, and yeah, super fun. I think I can get about $8 to $10 for this set, plus, you know, whatever I figure out shipping will be, I'll include it in the price. This next item is a really cool find. It's probably my most profitable item I came across today. And these were taped together. It's this vintage 1967 wall hanging of a bird, and I believe this is a dogwood branch and flowers. And then this is the other ones. You see the set there? Super cute. And yeah, so like I said, these came out in 1967. They are that kind of plastic material that was typical of their wall decor back then. And they're in this really pretty gold. I think I can get about $35 to $40 with free shipping included in the price for the set. So just as I stated in my Thrift With Me video, this next item I had never heard of before, didn't know it existed until my lovely viewers informed me what it was when I saw one before, and I think I actually did purchase it. It was a Japan one. This one is from Germany. It says Germany on the back here, and it has the number 33. I don't know anything else about it, but that's what it says. And it has this really pretty rose design on it. It is a lemon server. I don't remember if I told you that's what it was, if you guys don't know. And people typically use these for tea time, and they'll put their lemon wedges on it. And you could obviously use it for a little snack tray or whatever, but I think it's super cute. I paid $3 for it, and I think I can get $18.99 for it with free shipping included in the price. I had a lot of you comment that you really enjoyed seeing this pattern in the thrift store when I showed it, and this is the Fair Oaks pattern put out by Royal China, and super gorgeous. I love the green and yellow, and the design on it is absolutely beautiful. I'm sure someone would love to add this to their Thanksgiving table this November, so I paid up for it, I feel like, but it's okay because I think I can make a little bit off of it. So they had it marked $6, and I think I can get about $30 to $35 for it, and I'll go ahead and include free shipping with that. So, you know, build the shipping into the price with the $30 to $35. So, you know, it's a little bit heavy, so it's gonna cost, you know, probably about 10, maybe 10 to 14 to ship. And yeah, so I think it's super gorgeous and definitely a good find. I definitely look forward to finding more of this pattern. I picked up more Fallsgraph today. I guess it was just the day for Fallsgraph. And this one here is the folk art pattern. And I really like this particular color. I feel like I've seen this recently on that show, What Were We Addicted To on Netflix. My husband just binge watched this. What is the name of that show? Oh, The Ranch. I feel like they use this here on the ranch for their dishes, which is really fun to see. Have you guys seen that? It's really good. It's a little bit sweary, but it's good. And yeah, so I paid $3 for the saucer and cup set. They were taped around. I initially grabbed 4, but when I got up to the register, I noticed one had some kind of weird line in it. I couldn't tell if it was a crack or not, but it didn't look right, so I didn't want to purchase it. Didn't want to deal with it. So I just got the 3. Where I only had 3, I am going to list them individually and ask, I think, about $16 for the saucer and cup set and include free shipping. Next up is the strawberry shortcake decanter or juice carafe, whatever you want to call it. And it's super cute. It says, "Life is full of sweet surprises." This is from 1980 exactly. Has the Roman numerals down here, put out by American Greetings Corporation. And yeah, super fun. I'm sure this would be a great addition for anyone that was a child of the 80s, a nice little present for them. Or, you know, if someone's having a 80s themed party or something like that, it'd be super fun to have. And I think strawberry shortcake was kind of relevant still. I think they came out with a newer version, so there's probably still kids that like it today. I paid $2 for it, and I think I could get about 20 to maybe 25 for it with free shipping included in the price. As I said, also in my thrift along with me, I was thrilled when I saw these up on the shelf. Now, I had recently bought a similar coffee mug, and it reminded me of Fred Roberts, so when I kind of researched it, I was trying to figure out if it was. I kept seeing these ones, and I liked them, and I was like, oh, I hope I can find those someday. And I eventually clicked the watch on a couple of listings on eBay. I've been watching it for about a month, and kind of just did it just to, you know, while I'm thinking about if I actually want to purchase them or not, because I need another coffee mug like let's see, like my grandmother would say, Carter needs liver pills. Have you guys ever heard that? But yeah, they're super fun. And I was very excited because they weren't selling for a whole lot. I want to say maybe like $28 for, I don't know, 3 or 4 mugs. But I love bright colors, and they're just so fun. They'll go great with my decor. The sad thing about it was this blue one, which was one of my favorites, is re-glued on the bottom here. There's this huge crack. So the whole pedestal had been re-glued, and they only had them marked $1 a piece. So I almost didn't take this, but I figured if I didn't, it was gonna end up in the landfill. And I thought if I grabbed it, I could just put a plant in it or something. I thought it'd be kind of cute. So I hate things ending up in the trash that is vintage. So I said to myself, well, maybe I'll just see if I can get it maybe for half price, because it's $1 and they can usually mark stuff for half price. So when I put them up on the cash register area and I asked him, I showed him, and he said, oh, yep, why don't I just give you the whole set for $3? So I got the 5 cups for $3 versus, you know, paying for them online at a very fair price. I mean, they're not really going for more, you know, too much, so I was very happy about it anyways. I'm a little sad this busted up. Maybe I'll find one in better condition eventually, but yeah, I thought that was super cool for only $3. The next thing I purchased for myself, you guys know I like to collect green glassware, and I pretty much have stopped myself unless I find a really unique piece with that. But I have been trying to blend in blue pieces in particular because I really like the way blue and green look together. It's like my favorite color combination. I came across this Cubist candy dish with a lid, and it's rare to find blue, and then it's also rare to find something with a lid intact that's not chipped. Now, I paid $5 for it. I guess I was just excited. I didn't know what I paid for it. That's not too bad though, really, for a piece that you're keeping for yourself. If I was gonna resell it, I probably wouldn't pay that much for it. But yeah, super fun find. I'm very happy with that. I also purchased this vintage knitting basket. It's one of those ones that fold out like that, and it has the linen insert with the little kind of cubbies where you can store stuff. I paid $4 for it, and I was thinking about listing it online, but it really only goes for about $20 to maybe $30. So I think I'm just gonna sell it here locally in either my antique booth or on Facebook Marketplace. Just think it'll save me some time and money and issues with trying to ship this. It is a little bit fragile, it seems, and I'd be worried packing it in a box. It doesn't seem to matter how well you package things. Once you ship it off, it's in their hands, and someone could ship out something super heavy and it just comes down the conveyor belt and poof, and it just snaps it or something is my worry. So I am going to sell this locally I'll try it for about $25, and that should be a good little profit of about 20 bucks. This needlework piece here is embroidered. I typically go with a crewel, but I don't pass up needlework in any form, really. If I like the image, I just think it's super cool. So I paid $3 for this. It has a beautiful deer, or I guess buck on it. It has antlers, and it has this really gorgeous waterfall behind him, and I just love nature scenes. I have this gallery wall that's a bunch of floral paintings, and every time it comes winter, I always feel weird leaving it up. So I think I'm actually going to maybe let some of those go and switch out to more just basic nature scenes. I feel like I really am drawn to the wilderness scenes, the wild stuff with, you know, it has to do with kind of camping, feel like you're out in the woods, just kind of like taking in the imagery. So I think that's what I'm going to switch my gallery wall to, and this will be a perfect addition to that. I already have several pictures and things, you know, in that same theme, so I don't think it'll take me too long to throw together, but this is definitely a great addition for that. I hope you guys enjoyed my thrift haul today. If you are not subscribed, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and you can enjoy more content like this from me in the future. And definitely hit that like on the way out. I really appreciate it. And we'll catch you in tomorrow's video, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.